$1,000 because the kitchen and housing aren't yet operational and don't factor into his current business value.
1 hour. All right. Now, still gotta do the workout. 30 minutes of reading, the unit or chapter, and then I gotta do the LLC, social media, and then a logo. Okay. So I think I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read the book real quick. Then after I read, work out, come back, research. Cause if I work out now and come back and read, I'll be too tired. I won't even get nowhere. I'm gonna get 1 page and fall asleep. So yeah, I think that's the best way I can do. All right. Day one don't stop until I'm asleep. Fortunately, I'm still up. All right. All right. It's the middle of the night. Went ahead and finished the book. It was actually shorter than I thought it was, so a little over 30 minutes, but probably like 40 minutes, honestly. It didn't take that long, so I went ahead and finished that. And I was gonna go ahead and do the post course, but that actually took way more time than I thought. Wasn't able to do the run. Today I kind of started late. So, and I had a little much to do, so wasn't able to get it all done, but it's all right. All right. So, yeah, what I think I'm gonna do with this, change the to-do list to weeks goals. I think I'm gonna put the to-do list and the weeks goals together, since there's so much, and honestly just have that be the goal for the week, to be honest. So so we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I might give it one more shot, I guess, before I change it, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm tired. Oh, all right. You guys get an update when I get back up. All right, it's day 2. Early in the morning, about 10. So I'll go ahead and get this out the way. We have this done. Don't gotta worry about that. Let's see. Okay, so we still got this much to do from yesterday that we missed. I also want to call the City Hall today. I want to see how big they can make bandit signs, because I think I want to do is try to get myself up, especially with wholesaling, have a bandit sign. But as an agent, I can't really advertise as an individual, so if I advertise it under an entity, I should be able to do that, as well as I want to advertise my wholesale business and myself as an agent. That way I can get more outreach over both sides. And if I'm pushing myself out there in multiple ways, if I am my own competition, then who else do I have to really beat, to be honest? I'd rather be 3 to 5 than 1 of the 2. So if one person or another person has a bandit sign on the street, that's one other person that has to battle. But if I'm 3 of the 5 people out on the street with a bandit sign, then I only have to beat 2 people. My chances are still higher because I have 75% chance. So it's all good. This is how I iron my clothes. so serious. That's much better. Now, there's a lot of things I want to do today. We haven't gotten a lot of things done yesterday. We got a little bit, but not many. And honestly, today I really want to focus on the daily stuff because that's what I want to have mandatory done at least, and the to-do list is just what we hope to get accomplished. So I have the appointment to go to at Lowe's at 2 o'clock. So what I want to do is just honestly work on my dailies for about, it's like 11 now, 11:30 now ish. So take an hour of videos, 30 minutes of reading. Should be about 12. Should be about 1 o'clock, and I should be honestly heading out if I'm going my bike. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep going.
We need to bring his valuation closer to $125,000. I'm setting a profit goal of $10,000 a month to start.
Alright, Google Maps said we'd be there around 30 minutes, but I'm gonna leave a little bit early. A little bit earlier so I can go grab me a little meal for about $5. A little cheap restaurant close by. So as soon as I get a little something, I'm gonna go head back to Lowe's. Yeah, can I get the turkey and cheese? Turkey and cheese?
Okay, turkey, cheese, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, white toast bread, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And green tea.
One green tea, okay?
Yep. And finally done made it back home. Finished the paperwork. Now it's time to get started with the rest of the day.
Thank you for calling Augusta 311. Please hold and a representative will be with you shortly. This call is being monitored for quality assurance. For assistance with trash collection, tax assessment notices, litter, or illegal dumping, press 1. If you need assistance with other non-emergency related concerns, including facilities related matters, press 2.
Yes, I just had a couple of questions. Yeah, one thing was I wanted to know exactly how big could I place a bandit sign on the side of a road?
How big could you do what now?
How big can a bandit sign be on the side of a road?
A bandit sign?
Yes, ma'am.
What is that, sir?
The little signs that be like next to a traffic light or something that you see on the ground, that you stick on the ground.
Like is it any type of advertisement?
Yes, ma'am.
So they don't allow you to. They'll the marshal's office will come and pick those up. They're not supposed to be on the right of way at all.
Okay, because I see them on like everywhere on the road. Just more not on the road, but like on the sidewalk on the ground.
Yeah, if at some point, when they see them or they supposed to stop and just get them between them and code enforcement or someone report them, they'll come and just take them and throw them away.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're not supposed to be on the right of way.
Okay, what place?
If you want to check with them, I can transfer you over and they'll let you know.
Okay, we can try that, but I wanted to ask. Well, I think my other question kind of relates to that, I guess. So I could try asking them.
Okay, one moment.
Okay.
Code enforcement, may I help you?
Yes, I had a couple of questions. One question was, how big could I place a bandit sign on the side of the road, like on the ground? My address is
Okay, I'm gonna see who have your area and I refer you to the inspector, okay?
okay.
Where is it near?
Walton Way, near Wheeler Road as well.
Okay. Okay, let me transfer you to her name is Erica Lyons, okay?
Mhm.
Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna give you her office number. You have something to write with?
Um. Yeah.
Okay, her name is Erica. That's Erica.
Mhm.
And her last name is Lyons. Lyons.
Mhm.
And her number is
All right.
okay. She had just walked in the door. Just give her just a few minutes, okay?
All right.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. That's so stupid.
One thing to make extra money this month, what would it be? Uber, DoorDash, maybe.
Hopefully I get an answer.
Code enforcement.
Yes, I'm looking for Erica Lyons.
This is she.
Okay. Yes, I was told to call you because I have a couple of questions.
Okay.
One question I had was how big could I place a bandit sign on the side of a road?
How, what now?
How big could I place a bandit sign on the side of a road?
What's your other question you have also?
The other question was could I place feather flags on the side of a road as well?
Can you place flags on the side of the road?
Yeah, feather flags.
Okay. And do you have any more questions?
No, it was just those two.
Okay. 1 second, I'll get the answer for you, okay?
Okay.
Hold on. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, okay. Sir, that's going to be a different department. It's a zoning question. And I'm going to give you the phone number to call so they can give you the information.
Yes, ma'am.
It's You're welcome.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Holy Jesus! Why does nobody know the answer to this question? Oh my God.
Planning Development, Lois speaking.
Yes, I've been told to call this number because I have a couple of questions.
Sure, what are your questions?
Yes. One question was I was gonna ask exactly how big could I place a bandit sign on the side of a road?
How big a what could go on the side of the road?
A bandit sign?
You're going to have to explain to me what kind of sign that is. What are you talking about?
Basically the signs that you stick into the ground that be like close to traffic light or something like that.
And so it's not on the site of a business, it's just a sign.
Yeah.
You can't put any of those in a city right of way. They're not allowed.
Oh, okay.
They have to be placed on the site of a business or on privately owned property, and you have to have proper permission from those property owners. You cannot place it in city right of way.
Oh, okay. So if I've got approval from the person that owns the property.
If you have approval from the person that owns the property and the sign sits on their property, not on the city right of way, then you may or may not be allowed to do it based on its size and its style and if it's lit or not and everything else. But you cannot put any sort of sign in the city-owned right-of-way, which is the property between the edge of the pavement and the property line of someone's property.
Okay.
And that can be anywhere from 6 feet wide to 20 or more feet wide. Depends on the roads and highways and that sort of thing.
Okay. Put it down. And you said 6 feet wide. If
you're going to try and put one on a piece of private property, then you would need to apply for a sign permit, and that requires having a plat showing where it's going to be located, how big the sign is, if the sign is lit, etc., etc.
Right. Where do you get those permits from? Could I want to ask?
But you pull a permit from our permitting department, which you are not talking to. You're talking to zoning and development. Permit is a separate division of this department, and then the plat and the sign schematics and all that sort of thing are something your sign company would do for you, or a surveyor does the plat.
Okay.
You hire all those people. We don't.
Okay, right. Okay, and again, you said that was 6 feet wide and.
No, depends on the road.
It all depends on the road.
It can vary anywhere from 6 feet to 20 feet. Depends on the road. That's why you have to have the survey showing where you're going to put it, because a surveyor goes out, does all the studying, the meets and bounds, looks all that stuff up, and knows, what the city-owned portion of the right-of-way is and where the property owner's line starts.
Okay.
Yeah. See, downtown, like you're in the old downtown,
yep.
Right-of-ways are much smaller, but you get out on Gordon Highway or Wrightsville Road, and obviously they're wider because the city owns property with looking, either the city or Georgia DOT will own more right-of-way, looking to the future and thinking we may have to expand a road or, pave a separate turn lane or things like that. So the right-of-way they own is bigger.
Right.
So all roads are different.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. My second question was kind of similar along those lines. I was going to ask if I could place a feather flag on the side of the road as well, but I guess that kind of falls along with this as well.
Yep, it's going to fall into the same kind of category.
All right, then. Well, that's all I had to ask. I appreciate you for helping me.
Okay, sure. Good luck.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably still gonna place these bandit signs. I don't think you need a permit to place a bandit sign. So bandit signs, like the amount of bandit signs I see that's just next to a traffic light, I highly doubt somebody has gotten permission or permit to just lay all of those down. Like people are placing signs that say they're trying to sell like a mattress or something. Like don't tell me somebody's getting a permit just to try to sell a mattress. No, I highly doubt that. I think she's thinking of. I think she thinks that I'm talking about some different type of sign. I mean, I'm gonna look into it a little bit more, because obviously I don't want to just break the law, but it's. But come on, I'll see. I'll see, because I don't think she completely understood the question, because everybody asked just doesn't know what a bandit sign is. They don't know they don't know what a bandit sign is. I think she, yeah, yeah. I don't think she knows what I'm talking about. Oh Jesus Christ. So I think the bandit signs are fine. And if I look it up, let's see. Yeah, I mean it's a misdemeanor if I place it in the wrong place. They're not allowed on the right of way. Meaning they're too close to state roads and highways. Okay, but that's fine. I won't just watch where you put them. Honestly, just watch where you put them. All right.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Keep on.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up?
Uh,
You home?
yeah.
What you doing?
I'm in a For Honor match.
You must be. Yeah, you on the PlayStation.
What's the word?
I was gonna see, is your mom home?
Yeah, why you say that?
I was gonna see if I could talk to her. You know, y'all still plan on moving, so I want to see if I can plan a time to meet with her and just talk about what y'all plan on doing. You know, moving up when you move up there.
Oh, yeah, she home. I mean, if you want to pull her now, just let her know you want to talk to her. Oh, you ain't got no car. I just thought about that. You want y'all there tomorrow?
Oh, if she's fine with that, I'll go ahead put it on my schedule. If she's fine with that.
I mean, she don't have no issue with talking to you, but I'll let her know.
So you gonna let her know?
Yeah, I'll let her know after this match.
Let me know. Or I don't know if you gonna call me back. If you ain't gonna call me, then let me know what time. What time
Alright.
is good. But if you do call me back, then I'll just talk to her.
Alright.
All right.
Alright.
Good. Going to 4 on the match. JV. You gonna pick up, man? Yeah. He'll call back when he sees it. I can't even say he's at work, man. The man picks up his phone every time he's at work. What is he on a PlayStation or something? Oh, oh no, yeah, he is. There he goes. Still might be busy though. Sorry, he'll give me a call back.
Hey, this is Ashley. I'm returning your call.
Hey Ashley, this is
Sorry, it's late. I'm sorry, I missed it.
No, it's all good. This is Kevon. Yeah,
I remember we talked.
Yeah, I was just seeing if you talked to the sellers recently. I know you said that they recently had like a wedding or something.
Yeah, they just got married Saturday. They just got back from their honeymoon, and the whole family is sick now with the flu.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess everything.
I did talk to her.
Mhm.
I think because of how everything went down and them being sick, I think now that she has a little bit more time, she's trying to wait and see if she can get. She has a bottom number, and she wants to try to get that for a little bit first.
Right.
And that's really all I got. She got an offer in recently that ended up being like 64, and it was all cash, and she turned it down.
Mm-hmm.
But that was Monday, and I think she's just kind of emotional. So, I mean, I'll.
I mean, it's all good.
She wants to meet up Friday, just kind of look at what all she has. But I can't see her taking anything less than 70 right now.
All right. But it's just all good. I understand.
Otherwise.
I was just calling to see, check about an update. So, I mean, I understand them wanting to take their time. A lot of things been going on with them. And I just wanted to get caught up.
I'm making excuses.
Oh no. I wouldn't want to rush anybody. It's all
Oh
good.
no, I don't feel that way at all. But no, I don't really have an update other than she's not prepared to take anything lower than 70 at this point. And she got an offer, but it ended up being through it wasn't a cash purchase, it was a financing, and they were going to close in 2 months, and she turned that down too, and that was yesterday. So like I said, I think she's just, she's in the best headspace to kind of talk about negotiating at this point.
That's all good.
But I promise I will keep you updated once I have a chance to speak with her this weekend if she, changes her mind or.
Yeah, that's fine. You could tell her, she could take as much time as she needs. Also, that I told her, I want to give them, my congratulations on their wedding, and as well as a get well soon. I see that flu came out of nowhere.
Man, it got the whole wedding party. They're all down.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's real crazy.
Yeah. And then so she called me today, and she's been sick since she was sick the last day. I think she got sick Sunday, and she still sounds horrible today. And then when she called me today, she said her 2 sons and her husband now have it. So, yeah, it's It's making it sound pretty hard.
Yeah, being sick and in this weather is just
The humidity here is stupid.
right.
Yeah.
And I was outside a little earlier today, and then I instantly started sweating.
Yep, that's about right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I do appreciate you following up, and I do promise to follow up with you once I can get more of a clear answer. The last thing she told me yesterday and again today is she doesn't want to walk with anything less than 70. But like I said, maybe when she's more clear-headed, she'll want to explore, because she hasn't even really sat down and looked at everything in detail. She's going off of what I tell her. She's not really asking many questions.
Mm-hmm.
So I think honestly, I think she's just worn out and stressed.
Right. Well, that's fine. I was also calling to see if you had any other deals I could take a look at it.
I don't off the top of my head. My broker, has been talking recently about buying some from a family friend, I believe. So there may be something in the next month or two, and I definitely have your name in my phone.
All right.
So you'll be the first one to call when I hear about that, but I don't have anything else right at this moment.
Okay, that's fine. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I appreciate you reaching out.
Of course, of course.
And I'll touch base with you back sometime this weekend once I know a little bit more from her.
Okay, that's great.
Alrighty. Well, thank you.
All right. Thank you for calling back.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. I hope you have a good rest of your evening.
All right, you too.
Alright, bye.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, she said that she might give me a call back for whatever that her broker has once she gets the call, or once she knows more about it, so that's good. Just all bid and rapport. That's an agent that I've talked to a little bit before I started this, probably like a week before I started this. And, there was one deal on market that I put an offer in. See, people are offering like around 70. Well, her lowest price is 70, and somebody offered about 60. I want to wonder if my numbers are off a little bit. I honestly hope not, because I think, because if it's off and I have to cancel, then that really won't look good. But I think I'm good. I think my numbers are pretty straightforward. But we'll see how that turns out. Whenever the seller, gets better and wants to think about selling again. That's fine. Now it's on to doing these calls. I honestly don't feel like doing these cold calls, but I know I have to do it. I know I told myself that, this is just for me to get the momentum going, but even just doing this is knowing that I'm gonna do it is exhausting. And then with last night, with none of these people picking up, oh, geez. It's alright. We'll get through it. definitely tired. Okay. Alright, let's get her back.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Keep on. Hello?
It's Ashley.
Hey, I'm sorry I missed your call.
No,
I
you're
wasn't
fine. I'm
next to
so
the phone.
sorry I'm late.
But
I sent you a text. I just wanted to make sure I had the right offer from your email. It was still the $75K closing in 14 days from acceptance.
yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. You talked to me for a little bit, and has showed me that she's a little willing to compromise on that number. So I was telling her about you, and I told her what you presented. So she said that she wanted to talk to her husband and kind of think about it overnight. She would let me know something tomorrow.
Okay.
Make sure I presented the right thing to her.
Yeah. That's all good.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, thank you so much for calling me back, and I'll keep you posted as soon as I hear back.
Thanks for letting me know.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Alright, so she's gonna talk it over with I guess the lady's gonna talk Sarah's gonna talk it over with her husband and see how they feel about it. So yeah. If they're fine with it, that should be good. I don't want to be too greedy and try to offer it lower. I just want this to be a good deal to where I can get through the whole process. Proof of concept is the number one thing in this whole game, man. Let's go ahead of my screen really quick. So you guys can see how, I comp properties. I'm not the best, but yeah, we'll go through this together. I wouldn't count that as a cold call. I'm not gonna count it as a cold call today. So even though I called her, that's just a follow up. Call that. I'm not gonna count that. Wish I wasn't doing calls so late, but it's whatever. Think now how I'm feeling, at least now when cold calling. I've heard this a lot, but it's better to just go for the no instead of hope for a yes. Hoping for a yes makes you anxious. Cause at least that's how I think I'm feeling. Trying to wait for that seller to be like, oh yeah, I'm interested in an offer. Just hoping for that yes, or waiting for somebody to say yeah. It just makes you anxious and giddy. Or even nervous that you won't mess it up. But if I'm going for the no, then it's just like, I expected it. So if I can drill that into my head, and if I can drill that into my head, this is gonna be no problem. Okay, so let's see. So I'm gonna pull this up. different window. Zillow. Actually, no. What I want to do is Redfin. I like Redfin better. But no, I'm just gonna see if these numbers match up. So, okay, same bedroom, same bathroom, within half a mile, 20% ARV. You're built within 10 years. Let's see if I can go through the same. So, let's see, anything looks like it'd be right. Check this out. Check this out. Now, I'm not saying these are comps. Well, they are, but I'm not saying they're recently sold comps. I'm just checking them off because the price seems right, and then once I check all the ones with the right price, I'm gonna go actually see if they were remodeled or not, if they were updated. So it's about the same square footage, same price and everything. Okay. So I'm gonna start with this one. Let's switch that up. Okay, so sold 8/19/22, a year ago. Okay, this looks like a flip. What the description say? Home to inside are well maintained, move-in ready. This home has been remodeled, features all. So yeah, not too much of a hard flip, but it says well maintained, so it's not newly like completely remodeled, but this has been remodeled. So I'm gonna count that. Better to be on the safe side. Let's see how this is. Oh yeah, this looks like a flip. Oh yeah. Details. It's only been nicely updated. Yep. Okay. That's all good. So when comping, at least this time around, I just want to be extra sure. Oh, my phone just went off. But yeah, I just want to be extra sure, so I have 3 things to check. I'm using Jerry Norton's Instant Deal Analyzer and kind of run through the numbers. This property is kind of like it needs a light rehab for my instance, but if it doesn't, then if it's a medium rehab, then $25K, shouldn't be no more than that. And on the high end, it's 170,000 ARV, and on what I'm going off of is honestly 150 from the comping I did earlier, right before I got on the phone. But just to show you again, this is how I'm gonna do it. So my offer is at 175, thinking that the ARV is 170, but if it is 150, I could just cut down the wholesale fee. That's all fine. But just in case, I'm doing this again, just to make sure our numbers are all good. And honestly, I completely forgot. So what I need to do is I need to make sure these comps are honestly built the same. The house is brick. Okay, this is brick. This is brick. Okay. Oh wait, that's not even the right one. Okay, this is brick. Yeah, brick and 1-story house. Yeah, all good. Okay, let's see. Is this flip? This doesn't look like a flip to me. Sometimes it just looks like it's well maintained. Let's see what it says. Branch was remodeled into an open floor plan, great rooms. Okay, so it's been furnished. That's what it is. Been remodeled into an open floor plan. Okay. Okay, so it was a flip. See, look, guys, I'm not the best. I'm still getting used to this, but it was a flip. I'm kind of surprised. It does look, well put together, but I just thought it was well maintained. Okay, that's why you gotta read. Reading is underrated, so make sure you guys do that. Okay. Let's see. Alright, Garden Brook. I think this is brick. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, flip. This is a nice flip actually. I really like that. Nice and clean. Renovated, new paint, countertops. Yep. Alright. They don't really have good pictures here. This ain't a flip. They would've did some painting on it. Well kept 3-bedroom. Yeah, this ain't a flip. What's this? Simmering. Then I check that. It's not a comp. Alright, we have a comp right down the street. Looks like they might have a basement. This. No, this ain't a flip. This is just well maintained, to be honest. Settle paid by close cause moving ready. Yep. Very well maintained right here. Okay. Another flip. Okay. So what I want to do now is kind of just pull up the calculator. Bring you guys with me. So we bring out their price per square foot, which is 109 plus 135 plus 134. Oh, and then plus 115. Okay. Equals 493. That was all of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Alright, then we'll divide that by 4. 123. Alright. So 123 times the square foot of our property, which is 1,300 square feet. 159. And if I'm going till 159, then my offer price can be 175. Okay. Now I'm still going off for low numbers though. So one area is checked here, and then we're gonna check the Redfin. Check with Redfin. So here's the property outside. And just looking at the pictures, the bathrooms don't look too bad to me. I don't really think those need to get remodeled much, if at all, to be honest. So that's what I want to say is a light rehab, but if it's not, then I'm still in price range for that. So it's fine. Yeah, I honestly just think it needs paint, and obviously carpet. Just look at this. Yeah, stains all over the carpet. That's all it really needs. Is that on my screen? What is your problem? What is your problem? This is why you did. Okay. And that something. Anyway, okay. So now with this, I'm going to do is okay. So hold on. Where is? It's been a minute since I count on Redfin. Okay. We're gonna go to the map. So this is where we need to be at. Map here. Nearby homes for sale. Okay. Alright, so Meadowbrook Drive, So we're going to do sold in the last year, home type, house, 3 bedrooms, 1.5 to 2 baths. Okay, we can just do 2 baths. That's fine. Okay. So obviously I don't want to get too far away from the area that we're in. And here we are, like this is our area, this is where the property is. So we don't want to get too far, we don't want to cross any main roads, so obviously we don't go this far. And we kind of just want to stay like in this little section here. So, and what you can do, you can kind of draw out this area. And so here we have the Cimarron. I don't think that's one of our comps though that we used. Yeah, this one had a bad picture. You can kind of see that this wasn't a flip. But yeah, we can see the Garden Brook. This is one of our comps that we used, 190,000, so that was accurate. But we have this one. This isn't too close to our square footage though. It's a bit much. Ooh, hold on. It says 1,700 square feet, honestly. So let's go back and check. Let's go back and check ours. So 35, 47, 30 Garden Brook. 35, 47 Garden Brook. So yeah, this is wrong. This is wrong. Unless like the square footage is accurate on other websites. So if I can see on Zillow, 1,700 square feet. Okay. So that's 2 websites that said that was right. So what we're gonna do is gonna recomp it real quick. Oh wait, I'm gonna do it on here for you guys. Okay. So we have 109 plus 135 plus 115. Alright, divided by 3. What's that? 120, but just cause I'm gonna go 119. 119 times 1,300 square feet, 154. As you can see, I'm still fine. But to go up to 154, if you're seeing where my asking price is at, you know, it's close by. I can always subtract the wholesale fee down. It's no big deal. You know, I would love to negotiate the price under, but again, you can't be greedy, especially if it's your first deal. You really have to get that proof of concept going. And I know that I need it, so this is kind of where I'm at. I just want to get through this process, know that this is real, and it can push me forward to do this harder. If I know that this works, but I don't know, it's a subconscious thing to where if you don't see it work, your mind is like, does this actually work? Even though I believe in this. But okay, we're going to go do some more comps. What is this? March 30, 2023. I think this is the one on the same street. This wasn't a comp. And honestly, let me see. Okay, honestly, let me make sure we're all good. 1,300 plus 20%. 20%. No, that's 1,300 plus. Okay, that's me doing it wrong. 1,300 plus 20%, 1,560. This is close by. I could kind of count this, but I'm not gonna count it because 20 is kind of far. So I'm not gonna count it. It's all good. I want to be as marginal as I can. And this was not one, so it's all good. This one. This is not a flip for sure. Them cabinets need to get replaced. At the very least painted. Yeah. This needs to be painted. This needs better flooring. This just doesn't look good. August 4th, 2023. So not too far off from what we have. This is a good flip. This is 155. So I'm gonna do this all on Redfin comps now. We're not even gonna worry about that. So this is a good one. Hard disk. Okay, I'm not signing in right now. Phone drive. This was a flip. So these two, and I'm gonna go ahead and put those down in my calculator. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so and just to get the price per square footage, you get the price, the sale price divided by the square feet. 1201, 129, and then the other one was 108, 108 plus 129 is 237 so far. Okay. This looks like it could have been a flip, but the square feet's too high. Square feet's too high for this. Okay. It's around the area. This is nice. I think this could have been a flip. Or at least they put this well together, honestly. Golden bedroom, plenty of updates, including floors. So this first. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, we'll count that. And then, so we have 3 comps here. Go ahead, parentheses. No parentheses. Okay, this one over 2. That's that 237. So 88 divided by 13, 42, 40, 377 divided by 3. 125 times the square foot of our property. 162. So that's even higher than what we have here. So our numbers are definitely on the spot, on the money. What I don't like though about this property that we have here is that they recently dropped the price. So you're supposed to get at least 70% of the ARV, but buyers don't like most on-market deals, especially if it's not a deal, if it's not something that they think they couldn't do, then buyers really aren't interested in partaking in this. And the price was at around 115. I don't know if it's gonna show on here where the price dropped. So yeah, it was 115, gone down to 105. So if I'm trying to present this to a buyer and okay, so yeah, 25. Okay, no, let's do right here. But yeah, if I'm trying to present this to a buyer and I want a 10K wholesale fee, let's say, and the ARV is 150. I have to present it to him for 80,000. 80,000 of 105 is only 25,000 discount. They're just not gonna want that. Well, not even 85. That's not even 25. That's 20,000 discount. Yeah. So that's harsh. That price drop is real harsh. It's already not very profitable for the flipper because it's only 22,000, profit. So Tiffy, any money is enough money for me. put that on the screen or something. Any money is enough money for me. But let's see. If I want 5K, I can give it to him for 80 or 20. There should be no problem. But if I do, so this is saying 162, and the other one said, what was the number? 159. 62, 159. So I can guess around, say the ARV is around 160, right? So if I do get it for 75, you know, I don't want a 10K wholesale fee. You know, my wholesale price to an event will actually be around 12,000 because this is saying 77. So that's good. Okay, now I'm done with this stuff. I'm done with this stuff now. Alright, so go back to this list, I guess. Now, getting 25 cold calls is actually pretty difficult. Just because nobody picks up the phone. Okay, so actually, since I'm a new, prop stream investor, now that we're loading in, it's first time using, first time using. Now that we're in, it's first time using prop stream. Not really sure exactly how to use this feature. I'm not even sure if they can skip trace. Skip trace. But I'm not really sure if prop stream itself can skip trace. Our add-on features include skip tracing. Okay. Reading is underrated. Oh, I kind of like this. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting this. Oh yeah, prop stream is very well put together, huh? for businesses or is that for people too? Seems like both of them on. Doesn't seem like I can, even if I'm not a business. That sucks so much. I've seen this property. Let's see. Is it possible? Further, you can send text directly from prop stream. Not really sure how. Send a text to it, I guess. So I can't call him. Oh. Okay. I wanted to do this on my own prop stream just because I still know this property. Because the property's right around the corner from my house. And this would be a deal if I could get it to use. But still, I wanna use up what I have on prop wire, so I don't wanna have let this money go to waste. So the skip trace on here, for most for some of it numbers have been working. Some of the numbers have been working at least. So I don't know. We're just gonna keep pushing for it now, and then I'll switch to prop stream once I finish. Use all the money that I put on prop wire left. I only got like $3 left, and then I think each skip trace is like 10, so it's fine. So here we go. Oh, first one got some numbers. Okay. And again, I'm only counting the ones that don't have the seller to pick up, just cause I have the number, and it's just to get me to press the call button. Once I'm used to these 25, pressing the call button next to get into it. Some sellers will pick up, some of them won't. Some of these numbers won't work, but just to get these 25 calls, just to know that I'm getting these done, is eventually gonna allow me to be able to feel more confident in actually just worrying about who's picking up and who's not. And it's also because I'm calling so late, so I won't really be able to get no sellers to pick up the phone this late. So once I'm done, with the 25 calls, I'm doing this for a week, maybe a little bit more than a week, but no longer than 2 weeks. I'm going to 50. Or I might just do 25, but 25 of only seller answering. But we'll see. But I plan to go to 50 real soon. I want to hit them big numbers. Hello? Hey, how you doing?
Hey, good.
That's good. My name's Kevon. I'm an investor. I'm looking at property 2408 Budapest Court. I'm just looking for the owner.
Not here.
That's not the owner?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to bother you then.
Uh-huh.
All right. You have a good one. Mm. I'm getting numbers now. Why am I getting numbers now? Come on. I don't understand this. It's so stupid. Hello?
This is 781234. Please leave a message and we'll get back to you when we can.
Said we. That was definitely a business. Hello?
Hello, you've reached Chanel Levitt with the Realty One Group. I apologize, I'm not able to take your call at this time. But leave your name and your number.
I should have left my name and number, honestly. But okay, that was her number. I hate how all of these are giving me numbers now, unlike yesterday. Something must have been wrong with the website or something.
I'm sorry I missed your call. If you leave your number, your name, and a short message, I'll call you back. Guaranteed.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey Carl, this is Kevon. I'm an investor. Just calling on your property on Monte Carlo, the 3439, and just calling to see if you'd be interested in an offer on it. So yeah, just please give me a call back or message back when you can. Thank you. Yeah, I thought so. Jesus. I feel a little better that I'm actually getting numbers and I can actually call the numbers versus yesterday. Even though I really don't like communicating and talking. Trying to get out of that, but feeling better that there's actually numbers that I can call versus just going through an endless list of no numbers, nothing get a skip trace at all. Because that kind of felt pointless. So eventually I'll get to the point where I'm just not even going to count the numbers that's not picking up anybody. But I'm feeling better that these are numbers. But now I just have to feel better about calling the numbers. Okay, that was 2, 3, 4, 23. Jesus. As easy as cold calling is, as easy as cold calling sounds, just call, nobody answers, somebody says no, okay. I don't know what about cold calling makes it so stressful. I really, really don't. But it's okay. Sometimes you have to find, or I really just gotta tell myself, just don't care. I don't know. That's so weird to say, but I don't know. You obviously don't care, what people gotta say, but you want to listen to the seller and connect with them, build rapport. So you gotta care a little bit. Yeah, whatever though. That's cold call for the day. We'll get better as we go. And if we're gonna stress about it, and if we don't, just gonna force it. This is the only thing we gotta do. Honestly, it's just we got this. We got this. All right, I'm gonna do this. Course chapter real quick. That would be all the daily things for today.